The real reason bold and beautiful Steffi is suddenly leaving. And no, we don't mean Jacqueline McInnes Wood's baby. Well, we finally know how bold and beautiful will write off Steffi during her portrayer's maternity leave. And as we come to expect, it makes about as much sense as Sheila's redemption tour. Before we dive into the big questions surrounding Steffi's exit and Liam's supposed recovery, a farewell of my own, for reasons too boring to get into, we at Soaps have decided to drop the weekly soapbox column. Make no mistake, the writers and the opinions aren't exiting stage left. They're simply moving into different formats. In fact, this shift will mean you get more of us in a less rigid format. So now, let's dish this week's biggest developments. Why Steffi is really leaving. Yes, we all know that Jacqueline McInnes Wood is preparing to welcome her fifth child, which is technically the reason she and Steffi are about to exit. But I think there's a whole lot more to the story, especially since on its surface, Steffi leaving and taking Kelly, while Liam is still recovering, makes zero sense. Unless, that is, we look at the other big story on the canvas, which finds Finn and Bridget questioning exactly how Grace and her mysterious colleague saved Liam's life. We know it was a miracle. If you were to drink every time that word was uttered this week, you're likely dead of alcohol poisoning. But it could not be more obvious that there's more to the story. Is Liam still dying? At first, I assumed Grace had faked a tumor in order to bilk money out of Bill. Now, however, I'm thinking something far more sinister has gone down. Grace faked Liam's recovery in order to scam Bill out $1 million, which would mean that Liam is, in fact, still dying. Imagine the horrendous guilt Steffi would feel if she left town, Kelly in tow, only to have Liam die of the tumor that had never actually been removed. Is that why Grace is suddenly MIA and refusing to answer the questions posed by her fellow docs? Unless I miss my guess, and hey, it's been known to happen, Finn's deep, meaningful looks at those scans will eventually help him realize the truth about Grace's con.